What's up, guys? Today I'm going to teach you how to take a wrist shot the easiest way possible that I've found. I teach people now and again about how to take a wrist shot, and I've come across a couple things. I've also played for a while and been through a lot and learned on my own. So here's a little bit about what I've learned and how I would recommend teaching someone at any level. So one of the first things I'm going to go over is hand placement. You want your hand in a comfortable spot. You don't want it too high because then you don't get enough leverage. You don't want it too low because then you'll be standing like this. So a nice middle point with an athletic stance is good. The next thing I'm going to talk about is foot placement. So if the camera were the net, a lot of people teach a wrist shot, shooting across your body like this. But when you get in a game situation, it's a little bit different because you have to shoot in stride. So I like to teach people from the get-go or from the beginning to shoot away from their body, because if you're shooting in stride, skating up to the goalie, you're going to be shooting away from your body, not across your body. So that's one thing to keep in mind. The next thing is getting down the basics. So you want to be able to roll the puck off your stick like this. That's pretty much the second part of the wrist shot. And that's the most important part because that's how you'll be able to shoot it high or low. So in order to do this, you want to put the puck right on your heel and just let it roll off. So turn your body, and notice how I'm pretty much square with the net here. So start the puck on my heel, roll it off. Do that a couple times just to get the feel for it. And once you get that down, then you can start opening up the blade or closing the blade. So based on where your blade is where your shot's going to go. So open blade, the puck's going to go high. I'll do a couple more of those. Open blade, nice and high there. For low shots, keep the blade closed. So roll it off the blade while it's closed. It'll shoot low. All right, and then to bring everything together, I always teach like a 2-motion shot. Instead of just shooting like this, you don't really see that too much at a high level of hockey because goalies know where you're going to shoot the puck, and that's one thing that I've learned. And the best goal scorers do something called changing the angle of the shot or the puck. So what that means is you're starting back here, and most pros will pull it in like this, or they'll push it out. And then what that does is that changes the angle of attack of the shot. So if a goalie is squared up to the puck, which is what they do, if you pull this puck, 6 inches to a foot over, and the goalie doesn't adjust and you get your shot off quick enough, it'll open up, either a foot on the left, or if the goalie does slide over a bit, it'll open up a little bit on the right. So I always recommend with every shot, and even if you watch the guys in the pros, they're always doing this. Change the angle just a little bit, and it'll open up a lot of space in the net. So here's a couple of me shooting with the 2-piece, and you get most of your form from pulling it back here. So I'll pull it in and let it go. So it's just a 2-piece shot. You got the pull, and then you got the roll. You're going to get your most power from really pulling it in here and letting it go. So that's the basics for my shooting. I always recommend this 2-motion shot just because that slight change of angle will help you score a lot more goals. So here's a couple more for you. There you go. So I hope this helps a little bit, helps you get your game a little better, score a couple more goals, and that's all I got for you.